bring them over to Fanbase, man. I mean, what better way for someone to try out Fanbase than to be able to receive 100% revenue from Loves? I can't think of a better way, right? So make sure you guys share. Tell your other friends about it. Tell anybody about it, about the event. We're going to be posting it on some social media posts, and it'll be an app as well to remind you guys about the 100% revenue from Loves. But yeah, let's get the word out there, and let's start, recognizing the creators for the great work that they produce. So after the holiday campaign, or I say holiday, the Valentine's Day campaign, the next topic that I want to talk about is, hold on, my phone's freezing up. I don't know why. Come on. The next topic I want to talk about is audio rooms in general, right? We touched on it a little bit for the chat, for the update, but next week, audio on web. That's going to be a big one, I feel like, right? At first, some of you might not realize like the potential that audio on web brings, but it brings a lot. Currently and previously, when someone is taken to an audio room on web, or they click on a link from a shared link for an audio room, they're taken to the page where it says download the app, right? Some people might not want to download, right? Now, I don't know why they wouldn't want to download it, but they might not choose to, right? So now with audio on web, they're going to be taken to the audio room, and if they don't want to sign up and create an account, that's fine. They can still listen, and it will still count as a listener. The only thing is, though, the only limitation will be that they cannot chat or interact in the audio room, right? Because you have to have an account and be verified, in order to interact with other users on the app. But that that's going to be really big, right? So you guys that do audio rooms, you guys can share it all out now, and once people click on it, they'll be redirected to the web version, and they will be able to listen to you, and it will show as a listener, and additional numbers for the audience, right? So really utilize that next week, get the numbers up, right, and see how many more people you can add to your audio rooms.
I was just gonna say, so let's break it down to them in layman's terms. So now, audio on web next week, new feature. So now you guys can host your audio rooms, right? And let's say on your Instagram or whatever other socials you use, you can post the link to your audio room, and people can click it and join in and listen to the convo without having to download Fanbase. So that just opened up the chance for your audio rooms to have so many more listeners tuned in. So let's start it.
Yeah. I do see a question in the chat, and it's from Tim Manning. Is this 100% credit from Love just for the holiday campaign, or is it permanent? As much as we would all love for it to be permanent, it is only going to be for the duration of the campaign. So for 2 weeks. Now, not saying that it can never be like that more often, right? Because there's always possibilities. But, it'll really help us out to know if this is something that's wanted by the community, based on the performance for the 2 weeks, right? Like if we start to see creators' earnings skyrocket for, during this period, which we hope for, right? But if we start seeing creators, hey, have a great day, drive safe. If we start seeing creators' earnings just skyrocket, right, during this campaign period, we might be like, oh, wow, right? Like this is
more often.
Exactly. And it won't be for our gain, because like I said, truly, Fanbase gets 0% of the revenue during this campaign. The only people that get revenue is the App Store, which is mandatory, right? They control it, we don't. And then the user that receives the loves. So fan base gets nothing. But we get to see you guys, prosper and get recognized for the content you guys create.
Awesome, Kyle. That is so awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Shy girl. Permanent would be crazy. Yeah.
I think Coach had something to say in the stand too. He had his hand raised.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I'm not sure if he still has the question.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, what's up, Coach? You want to come up on stage, man? I'll invite you.
D-Essence said, refresh me on the campaign. D-Essence, we're talking about the holiday, the Valentine's Day campaign, which started